Good morning, students. Today we are going to revise chapter number 2, and today you have also to appear in the one more test that will be conducted at 3 p.m. I will send you the link at 3 p.m. So we have to study here algebraic expressions. Please note down in algebraic expressions we are going to study here. Those are of type minus x raised to power 4 plus 4. I have just taken these examples here. Let us go through about these here first. Minus x raised to power 4 plus 4, 2x, then minus 1 by 3x, minus x square plus x plus 7, root 2 x cube minus 4. You must notice that each variable in these expressions are carrying power as a whole number. Now what does it mean? These types of expressions are known as polynomials. Since they are in one variable, here variable is x, all variable of course x here. So these are expression in the variable here x. So when the exponent of any expression is carrying a whole number as a power, as a degree, those are known as polynomials here. Now these types of expressions are called polynomials in one variable because all these expressions are carrying one variable only. Now in first example I have given here x cube minus x square plus x plus 7. Variable is 1 and that is your x. In next expression variable is y. Again one variable is there. Now you must notice here roots जो है वो आपका बेटा 2 नंबर के साथ ही है root 2. Not on y square. So this is again a polynomial here in the variable y. Next is minus 1 by 3 t square plus 2. Variable is t. Now each term of a polynomial has a coefficient, and coefficient now here this expression has 4 terms. This expression has 2 terms. This expression has again 2 terms. Now in this expression coefficient of x cube is 1, coefficient of x square is minus 1, coefficient of x is 1 and 7 is the constant term. Similarly in the next one coefficient of y square is root 2 and 1 is a constant term. Also in the next one coefficient of t square is minus 1 by 3 and 2 is a constant term. Now next very important result here we are going to study here. The constant polynomial 0 is called the zero polynomial. Is called a zero polynomial here. Now degree of a polynomial we have to discuss next one is known as degree means highest power. Highest power should be in the form of whole number. Now in this expression you may study here, you can study here the degree means highest power, or that should be in whole number. Highest power, the powers of y variables are 6 and 2 here. Highest one is a 6. So degree is 6. Again in this expression I have arranged this in a descending order of their powers. Highest power is 7. So degree is 7. Now the degree of a non-zero constant polynomial is 0. Non-zero constant means the number should not be 0. For example, I have just examples I have taken here. 5. Now 5 may be written as 5 into any variable raised to the power 0, because we know this x raised to the power 0 is equal to 1. Any variable raised to the power 0 is equal to 1 because it will not affect the actual number. Actual number is minus 7 here. So degree will remain 0, variable may be any. Now next one is very important here that we have to study about degree of a zero polynomial. What will you say about this? Degree of a zero polynomial. Degree of a zero polynomial is not defined. And a very important point you must notice here, zero polynomial means the term 0. 0 is there. 0. अब 0 बटा नंबर तो 0 ही रहेगा. When you multiply 0 into any number, any variable raised to the power, any power, I have taken here 40. Again 0 into y raised to the power 10. In next one I have taken here 0 into t raised to the power 500. मैंने सिर्फ आपको एग्जाम्पल दिया है, एग्जाम्पल में समझाने की कोशिश कर रही हूँ मैं आपको बेटा. आई एम जस्ट ट्राइंग टू मेक यू अंडरस्टैंड दिस दैट एनी वेरिएबल carrying any power will not affect the result because result will remain 0. So जब हम डिग्री की बात करते हैं, अगर हम यहाँ डिग्री बोलते हैं, हम नंबर लिखा हमने 40 इज़ द हाईएस्ट पावर, here 10 is the highest power, 500 is the highest power. That will not affect the number. The power may be any, degree may be any till infinity. So that is not defined here in particular case, and many more examples we have here. Next is a linear polynomial has one and only one zero. Why 1 0? Because it zero of a particular polynomial depends upon the degree of the particular polynomial here. Now standard form of linear polynomial is ax plus b. Now a power is 1 here, so 0 will be 1 and 1 only. Similarly, I should say this, a quadratic polynomial should have 2 zeros, cubic polynomial should have 3 zeros, and so on. Now next, a very important point we discuss in this chapter is remainder theorem. I just would like to share this कि when the sum, suppose this example is given to in the NCERT book, find the remainder when this expression is divided. Divided word is used here. Now dear students, don't apply here actual division method. Why? Because here we are teaching you how to apply remainder theorem. Remainder theorem means first you will find out the zero of that given divisor and substitute करना है आपने given expression में. If the given expression becomes, जो भी आपके पास नंबर आता है, that is your remainder. अब यहाँ पर एक बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट है, ये तो आपको रिमाइंडर आ गया 2. P of 1 का मतलब है रिमाइंडर. P of A जैसे हमने स्टडी किया था इन रिमाइंडर थ्योरम में, that is known as remainder. Now this sum you can do also by long division method, because since we are learning here in this chapter remainder theorem, so we are trying to apply here remainder theorem because it is easy and we should learn how to apply remainder theorem. So this is a remainder theorem result आ गया कि this is a remainder is equal to 2. When you will do this sum by actual division method, the remainder will remain same. Now same with the factor theorem. A factor theorem के according whatever divisor is given to you, we have to find out here. आपको एक डिवाइज़र गिवन होगा, जैसे आपको यहाँ दिया हुआ है. डिवाइज़र मीन्स आपको एक्सप्रेशन गिवन है यहाँ पर. एग्जामिन वेदर x plus 2 is a factor of this expression. We have to find out factor. Now we have learned in lower classes and we have told you earlier, factor means कि जब आप इस एक्सप्रेशन को इस गिवन डिवाइज़र से डिवाइड करेंगे तो रिमाइंडर इज़ 0. If the remainder is 0, that is known as to be factor. Suppose for example if I divide this expression, जो आपको यहाँ पे p of x given है आपके पास, p of x means this expression, by x plus 2 and remainder is equal to here 0. This remainder is telling what type of expression is this. Expression means what I want to say here, whether x plus 2 is a factor or not. If the remainder is 0, x plus 2 is a factor. If remainder is not equal to 0, x plus 2 is not the factor. So this is the factor theorem, that is how to apply. This is the long division in which we can find out a factor. But if in the question here it may become x plus 2 is a factor of this expression, so we simply substitute the value of this 0 and we can find out the type of remainder, whether it is 0 or not. Similarly, this question may be asked in the form, check whether x cube plus 3x square plus 5x plus 6 is a multiple of x plus 2. The question will remain same, सिर्फ आपकी लास्ट लाइन ही चेंज हो जाएगी. Since the remainder is 0, that's why x cube plus 3x square plus 5x plus 6 is the multiple of x plus 2. Now regarding revision regarding the algebraic identities, that we'll discuss in next video. Thank you.